Hey everybody, welcome to Jen Lowry Writes. Tonight, I want to share some resources that the WWJs created, and it is going to kickstart us for the month of March in prep for Camp Nano in April. So, hopefully you guys are going to be participating in Camp NaNoWriMo starting April 1st, and one of the ways that we can prep is work on a challenge together, and it is the story seeds with the WWJs, the Writing Warriors for Jesus. So I want to share my screen. I'm only going to stay on here for just a couple of minutes and share the work that we've put into this project idea that we wanted to share with you tonight. So what does it mean to have story seeds with us? Our friend Sherry, one of our WWJs, she created this 2-page document. I'm going to link everything so you guys can have it. And so this is her writing, and I just want to share it with everybody. She said, "Are you trying to come up with your next story idea? Do you regret not jotting down those random brainstorms? Join the WWJ's Story Seed Challenge. Planting seeds in a garden is like planting story ideas in your mind. Nurture the good ones and prune the unwanted parts." What is the WWJ Story Seed Challenge? It's a 31-day brainstorming challenge. 31 story ideas in 31 days. Throughout March, record your story ideas in a notebook. The goal is to have 31 new ideas by the end of the month. Then wait for your seeds to germinate and develop into beautiful books. And so here are some of the tips that Sherry created for us. So number 1, prepare to be inspired. Strategically place writing tools in different locations: in the car, on the table beside your bed, near the window, in the bathroom, in your work area. Some of the best ideas for stories come to you at random moments, just before you drift off to sleep, while listening to a podcast or an interview that maybe Ann or I or Tish have coming up, or music while gazing out a window. I often regret not jotting those ideas down, especially when searching for a new story idea. Number 2, this is Sherry. She said, "I love notebooks. Make yours unique if you like. Then post a picture for all to see." All right, so Jen, that's me. I've created an edible theme-related worksheet if you would like to include more details with your idea. So I want to show you guys this link that it's going to be in the description. And there will be times when the story plays out in your mind, jot these details down. So on Canva, I can have a template now, and I've copied it and pasted it for you guys so you can have your own book. So this book right now, as you can see, has some blank pages, and for you to be able to continue each day, just come here and hit duplicate page, and you can create 31 of these. And so how do I sow story ideas? Number 1, each day you plant a seed for a new story idea, and you hit the plus sign and duplicate the blank page for the next day. Number 2, at the end of the month, you'll have a garden of ideas. Number 3, not all ideas will bloom, but one might, and that can be what you carry over from when you're working Camp Nano in April. And so here I'm going to blow this up so you guys can see it full screen. So we talk about what's important to us when we're brainstorming about potential story ideas that might stick around with us. And the first one is a possible title and an idea pitch. Now, I love this. Pit Mad, we love getting on Twitter and pitching our books. But it's also cool if you could have like just a 1-liner or 2-line pitch. Doesn't have to be a full-length tweet. But it would be cool if you could go ahead and try to organize one of those. Tell about your story. Add exciting details, obstacles and problems that you might have, solutions, resolutions, all about your characters. You could put just a basic list here, and you can add photos here, then your genre, your audience, this down here is your setting and your time, and today's date, the date that you did it. And of course, a Bible verse to go along with story seeds with the WWJs. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. That's Galatians 6:9. So your Bible verse is going to be on every one of your pages. And so this is a template that you will now be able to go in, and when you click, you come in and you can start hitting enter, and then you can add your text. So each one has a text here for you to be able to, except this one, because this was where I said you could add your pictures if you wanted to. So here is a booklet just for you, and I hope you like it. If you need an accessible document, if this is not accessible to you, we have created a Word document that I will be able to send to you in an email if because we do know that Word is accessible. All right, so number 4. Closely observe your surroundings. Notice the possible story ideas. Get into the habit of searching for story ideas in your everyday activities. And then this one's from Sherry. She said, think of a catchy title for your idea. Name your characters. What's the problem, solution, etc. That chart could help you. Or you could just brainstorm them and write them down right here in your journal. Guys, I keep a journal like beside me all times. All times. I'm halfway through with this one. This is one that I keep just for like podcasting, brainstorm. I have separate ones. This is one that Pooja got me. You can already see that I'm already filling it up. I love my journals. Number 6, as you begin to notice your surroundings, your list will grow longer and stronger. By the end of the month, you'll have beautiful seeds that'll grow into different genres, concepts, premises, and manuscripts. And this one, number 7, I did add this one at the very end of Sherry's work. Share out your progress with the WWJs at Jesus Writing and hashtag Story Seeds WWJs for us to pray, encourage, and celebrate with one another. Happy planting. So that's it, guys. That is our Story Seeds challenge. And every day, we in our group, our writing group, we are going to, some of us have said, yes, we want to do this, and we're going to brainstorm. I'm going to use the template. Anne's going to use the Word document. Tish started using the template yesterday. So it's like, we're on, like we're ready. And then this is a great prep for us when we are moving into NaNoWriMo for Camp Nano in April. So, story ideas. I already know what I'm putting down for number 1. I've shared it on my Facebook page to let people know that I'm going to be starting a new Bible devotional. So I was just talking with my friends about it, but I haven't put it down anywhere on paper. So my number 1 for tomorrow, for March 1st, is going to be one of my new relationship challenge devotionals, and it's going to be for parents of teens, and will be challenges to help their teen become a little bit stronger in their independence as they are ready to go out into the world. And so just had this experience with Solomon. Solomon is now in college, and it's time to write a book like that. And I am going to have some experts with me because I have my 2 boys that are going to be helping me with the book. So, and they're both teens. So Solomon's 18, Sam's 13. So I've got both sides of that teenage spectrum, and that we're going to be brainstorming together. And hopefully that can be a great help. Oh, Anne is on YouTube. Anne said she's already planted 2 story seeds. So Anne is the one who came up with this idea of the title. And I love it, Anne. We love the title. I want to just give another shout out to Anne, Sherry, and Tish. Tish helped make sure that the templates were good to go and that they were, like we could edit them. So Anne, I'm excited. You can go on Twitter, and now you can hashtag, and we can search those hashtags, and we will be able to see what, maybe you want to share a character name that maybe came out of this process. Maybe you want to set up a genre, and each day during the month, we can just share out one thing on Twitter that came from our story seeds with the WWJs I think that would be fun, and it would just keep us engaged with each other and celebrate with each other. So thanks again, Anne, for that great name. Story Seeds is perfect. And we were just like talking within our boot camp. It was the WWJs on Saturday morning. So we're in our writing group. And I was talking about an analogy of a garden. And then next thing you know, we start talking about Nano. And I'm like, wait, what? Guys, did y'all know Camp Nano was in April? Like, that just lets you guys know I was late to the party last year because I wrote The Sunday Killer during the Nano in July. I was like, Tish, wait, when did I even write The Sunday Killer? And of course, that book is going to be published the end of this year. So I love Camp Nano, love it so much. And I just was like completely clueless. I was like, okay, so if that means Nano is April 1st, we've got to do some prep time for March. So that's what we're going to be doing with the WWJs this month. We're actually going to have another Nano write-in, like a prep. So maybe one of those story seed ideas, and that might be something we can do for our write-in that you can try to develop a little bit more. But I'm super excited about this. I know that for me, I don't know like what is going to occur. And so the surprise keeps me excited. So I have this anticipation building up because I know tomorrow's an easy one. I want to do the Bible devotional idea first. I want to write that down. But then after that, seriously, y'all, like so many possibilities, so many ideas. And if we honor the blank page, this story seeds idea can just plant wonderful ideas in our heart. And you never know which one will sprout. And it could be our next book. It could be our next story idea that we will develop together. So I hope that you guys will join us for this and hashtag. We also are going on and announcing about our conference that we have coming up in May. Kind of a little bit early maybe to talk about it, but we can't help it. So May 22nd, we have our youth conference. That's coming up. I'm going to drop it into the chat if you guys want to jump into our WWJs conference links and everything. You can hit that link tree and go ahead and register for our free conference. And we also have our 2-day conference, August the 6th and 7th. So those sign-up forms are already there. And that's if you would like to be put in the raffle for some awesome drawings. So I really want to thank all of you for just hanging out with us here at Jen Lowry Writes. I can go ahead and share one more time the template that is going to be in the bottom. If you have an issue with it, guys, Tish checked it out. Canva.com is one of our favorite places to go. We talk about it a lot, and I really encourage you to get a free account. I actually have a pro account. I've had a free account for years, though, before I stepped up into that pro, but I use it so much. And so I created this document, and when you hit share, you see how you've got the that I've copied this template. I'm going to put it into the description, but if for some reason it's not working well for you, I have created the Word document. Just send me an email, jenlowrywrites@gmail.com, and say, help with the template, or can you just send me the Word document? And I will send you an accessible version. I know, Sherry, I am so excited. Sherry is here. And of course, Sherry, I hope that you got an opportunity to see where I read out your brilliance here, Story Seeds with the WWJs. And I read out all of your tips. And I just added that for number 7, where people would know that if they hashtag Story Seeds WWJs, if you guys could hashtag that on Twitter, we would be able to hit in that search box, type it in, and we would be able to find the thread, and we would be able to comment, pray, encourage, and cheer each other on. So I just love it, Sherry. And Sherry, thank you for just sharing out all of your wonderful ideas, and then all together with the WWJs, let's putting it out there. Yes, Sherry, we met Sherry at the conference last year. Remember that? Gosh, Sherry, it seems like we've been like friends for so long. But Sherry went to the WWJ conference in August of last year. And now Sherry is a WWJ, helping along with all of our events and just praying, just a prayer warrior with us. We're so super proud of you, Sherry. And Anne said, why wait until tomorrow to start planting your seeds? Anne's already got 2 ideas. She's ready to go. So then, Anne, you can get on there and you can hashtag Story Seeds WWJs and maybe give us maybe a setting or a time period or a character name. I would love just to see like a little like seed pop up every day on Twitter of something that you've brainstormed that day. That would be really fun. And I'm starting with the devotional. Sherry said she can't wait to post her ideas. I can't wait to see them, guys. Well, all right. I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Happy Sunday. Sherry, we did, I don't know if you got to see it, but we did get to go over the Bible verse that we have for our story seeds with the WWJs, and it is Galatians 6:9. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. All right, guys, I love y'all, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.